Hello, are you having misunderstanding with somebody or you've been in this dispute with somebody or some people for a long time now and you've been trying so hard to resolve it? Well, if that's you, then this video is for you. You're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of being here, welcome. And for my returning viewer, you're most welcome. My name is Adenike Jimo, and in this video, you'll be learning how to resolve disputes. Now, sometimes you are one of the offended, either you are the offender or the offended, or you may be the middleman trying to resolve disputes between offending parties. Now, you find this video very useful, and if at the end of the video you find it really helpful, don't forget to share. All right, don't forget to like, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so I'll get right into it. Sometimes we have misunderstanding with people. I mean, we're humans, and as long as we're social, we will step on each other's toes. But you see, the beautiful thing is that we must always work towards resolving our differences, resolving our disputes. Now, more often than not, you sometimes have somebody who is willing to let bygones be bygones, and you have the other party still insisting on, no, I'm not ready, I'm not interested, you offended me. Mm, Sometimes you want to let time heal the wound or allow the person to come around. Sometimes both parties are willing to resolve but do not know how to. And I'll be giving you a few tips on how to resolve your disputes. In resolving your dispute, the first thing you should have in mind is resolution, not revenge. Don't look forward to getting back. Don't look forward to ensuring that the person gets hurt the way that you are being hurt. Chances are you will be the one to get hurt again. Look forward to a resolution to say midway, let's come, no, halfway, let me meet you halfway, or you go all the way and say, let's just let bygones bygones. What happened, happened. If you feel that you are ready, emotions are soft enough to address the dispute, then fine. If emotions are still so high and so touchy, then you might want to just allow things to simmer a bit. But the issue is, from your heart, make sure that what you have in mind is resolution, not revenge. The other thing that you should keep in mind is that when you're working towards resolution, have forgiveness in mind, not an apology. Some people, until somebody apologizes to them, they will never let go. Say sorry. You must say sorry. Sorry, sorry. It's okay. There's nothing bad in saying sorry, but what's even more important is whether the person says sorry or not, choose to forgive. You see, sometimes people feel that until the person apologizes, before the person earns forgiveness. No, forgiveness is not really something that people earn. Forgiveness is what you choose to give. It's a choice. It's a choice. And it's not the choice of the person who offended. It's the choice of the person who has been offended. It is not the choice of the person who offended. It's an option open to the person who has been offended. So please choose to forgive and sincerely Once you make up your mind that I'm going to forgive, you find that the burden, the pain, the hurt goes down. And if you still struggle over time with the event, every time remind yourself that, well, I've chosen to forgive and let's let it be there. So you remember again, just tell yourself, yeah, it happened. I was hurt, but I've chosen to forgive. So please have forgiveness in mind, not the apology. The other thing that I will advise you to have in mind is empathy, not your rights. Now, if you look at the matter critically, your rights might have been tampered with, your rights might have been trampled upon, but choose to keep your rights somewhere and hold on to empathy. Empathy meaning that you see things from the other person's perspective. May be annoying, may be difficult because you are standing on your own side. But just choose to shift. Shift to the other person's side and see how would you feel, how you would feel if this was you or if this was said to you. How would you feel if you asked the person, maybe, or the person had to face what you faced? How would you feel? How would you respond? Okay, so have empathy in mind and not rights. Next thing that I will advise you to have is have the future in mind, not the present. Now you may think, yes, now I'm angry, yes, now I'm upset, let's go our separate ways, or let's call it quits, whatever the dispute is. Whatever the dispute is, remember there's a present and there's a future. Ensure that the way and manner you resolve your disputes, your misunderstanding, your differences is something that will, in the future, it will give you peace. You will know that you have handled it the best way that you can. Even if it leads to you going your separate ways, remember that in future when you see each other or when you meet at a function or at an event or in a marketplace, wherever you meet, you know that in your heart of hearts, you are at peace. The last thing that I'll like to share with you is that when resolving dispute, have others in mind, not just you. Don't be selfish about it. Don't think of only yourself, how I've been hurt, how I've been offended, how I feel. Let it always be about you, you, and you. Remember that there are other people too involved. There are people who are watching, there are people who are also involved in the whole dynamics of the misunderstanding, and you might just be hurting them too with your insistence on not getting the matter resolved. So have others too in mind and not just you. Let me give you one more tip. If you want to resolve a matter sincerely, have God in mind, not men. Sometimes if you are a believing person, sometimes you are really offended, you are really genuinely hurt. Somebody has genuinely stepped on your toes. In fact, more than stepping on your toes, somebody has probably ripped your heart or your reputation or something. All right? And you find it so difficult to let go, you find it difficult to resolve. Ask God to help you. And for the sake of God, who has said forgive and who forgives us, let us also forgive the person who has offended us. Let us choose to resolve the person who has offended us. Look unto God rather than the person who has offended you or the people that are around. Remember that unresolved disputes can escalate. Yes, it can move from the offense, move beyond the offending parties, and move to generations. So remember, please don't let little offenses move from one generation to another generation. Be the great person, be the person with a large heart, work towards a resolution. And I really do wish you the very best, even as you work towards resolving your misunderstanding with people around you. Till we see again, take care.